I am in the Mwea Rice Irrigation Scheme. You can see this is a canal. I'm standing by the canal of the water that goes into the Mwea Irrigation Scheme. Beyond there you can see the fields of Mwea waterlogged, ready to plant rice. The main objective of Mwea Irrigation Scheme was to grow rice. But look at alongside the canals, you can see this is a pumpkin, that is sukuma, those are vegetables, that is maize. You go further, there are watermelons. Along the canal, there are people washing their bicycles. You can't see them from here. You have just seen a lady passing with a bale with gathering water. So what are we saying? That the multiplier effect of this Mwea Irrigation Scheme is great. We saw across the road an old man doing fishing. He's fishing, and mainly it's catfish in those canals. Catfish, you don't even have to introduce it. It comes by itself. But suppose we introduced the fish in these canals. You saw how that old man is patient, taking time to fish the traditional way. That could be an activity that our youth could be taught to involve in, and therefore avoid idleness. We remember the sad story of the youth, I don't know how many 100 or so, who died because of, that was 2013, who died because of consuming illicit brew. Well, they were idle and they don't have economic power. So they go for the cheapest brew, and the cheapest brew was made by an unscrupulous business person. I wouldn't say an entrepreneur. They want to make quick brews that are also dangerous, and all that is because of lack of economic empowerment and idleness. So if we introduce these multiplier effect projects along the main project of rice, as you can see, we would be solving many problems, particularly the youth. Now the youth fear or don't like the heavy agricultural work, but agriculture has got a value chain. I was just talking to that Mzee, where when he collects his fish, how does he process the fish so that it is ready for the market? He says he removes the gut. He removes the gut. The gut means those intestines and all that, and then he throws them anyhow. That gut, those intestines, if collected into a biodigester, they will produce biogas. And the slurry that remains behind will be organic manure. And the manure will find its way back to the rice fields. This is knowledge and skills that we need to create here in this community. In other words, there are opportunities here that we have not exploited to the full. The planners, originators of the scheme just wanted to produce rice. We just bought rice from the Mwea market itself, and this lady showed us the two main varieties, the brown rice and the white rice. The husks that are remaining in the factory when they hull and process the rice have a lot of value. It can make charcoal briquettes. It can make animal feed. So if I was attempting to evaluate this project as a project management professor, there are five that we use to evaluate our project: the relevancy, the efficiency, the effectiveness, the impact, and sustainability. Now, is this a relevant project? I would say yes. It's no longer a project, it's routine work, but the project, when it was commissioned, relevancy, I would say yes. It's very relevant, it's accepted by the community, people are making a lot of economic activities out of it, so it's relevant. Is it efficient? I will not tamper into that because I don't know, I didn't know the input and the output. But by the look of things, even it was inefficient, the results are now making it efficient. Is it effective? Yes. The results of the Mwea irrigation scheme have been, to me, fully achieved and more and beyond. Because when you see extra activities taking place on the original objective, then it has been effective. What impact? What impact has it? You can see the impact is not yet been felt fully. Look at the extra activities that are coming on. Look at the fishing that's going on. If we can now convert that, take now this vegetable that you are seeing, this horticulture, then dehydrate them to sell, to increase the shelf life of the vegetables and then sell abroad. The impact is great. Is it sustainable? Look at this. You can see this soil. This soil was coming out of the canal because the canal was silting. Now, I don't know who was doing this, whether it's the government or the people, the community. The activities that are going on here, if they can be asked to chip in a little, now you sell those vegetables and you chip in a little bit of what you got from the vegetables, yes, we can sustain this project. So this is one project that I would say has achieved these objectives and is now making returns. This is Mwea. You know, the villages, the shops are now cropping up around there. But I wanted to say, the vegetables that you see here, the horticulture that's going in here, was not in the original, may not have been in the original plan, but this is now happening. We are just on the road, you can see the tractors passing, the road, the noise, whatever, and therefore, what, opportunities within this Mwea irrigation scheme, even for the youth, are abundant. County, the Kirinyanga County, the Embu County, we have youth polytechnics. If we can have a rice incubation center, if we can jointly take any polytechnic and then develop an incubation center and bring in rice as a main subject, and then all the products that come out of rice and we incubate, we teach, we mentor, we coach the youth, including even the old men now who are fishing without any modern technologies. Then that incubation center will pay dividends for the county. So, Kirinyanga, Embu, you are sitting on gold. This Mwea irrigation scheme can be even made more economically useful. It can even generate more income activities. It can curb the idleness of the youth and the vices that come with the idleness. We all remember in 2013 when a big number of the youth in Embu died because of consuming illicit brew. And why? Because they are idle. They are idle, they have nothing to do or very little to do, so the activity is taking brew. And why is the brew illicit? Because the person generating or rather producing that brew wants quick money. They are poor and they use any method to make that brew to sell it quick. So you sell it quick and it also kills quick. So all I can relate to is idleness and lack of opportunity identification, within existing opportunities. I call that entrepreneurship. I call that agripreneurship. So Kirinyanga again, Embu, Kirinyanga counties, you are sitting on gold. You need to be agripreneurial. You need to identify opportunities that we are seeing here and blow them out. Have a program officially supported, and we shall be home and dry. Thank you.